What's up, familia? Today I want to show you my number one sales tool for doubling or tripling our conversions, selling more of our products, programs, and services, and even hosting courses. It's called SamCart, and I've been a loyal customer since 2016. Actually, 2015. Goodness gracious, it's been like 6 years now. Absolutely love this tool, and I've recommended it inside the Business Lounge for years and years and years and years. And today, I want to walk you through some of their coolest features and show you how you can be setting up your products, your programs, your services in a way that is easy for customers to purchase. It's easy for them to access whatever it is you are selling, and you'll be designing everything with profitability in mind, which you know how I feel about profitability and how amazing it is to have a company, a software company who understands online entrepreneurs. It is designed by online entrepreneurs for online entrepreneurs. Let's get into it. So this is SamCart, and when you design your first product, it's really easy to get started because they already have all these beautiful, amazing templates. So if you need an actual long form sales page, you can use some of the pre-made templates right here, or you can just leverage it as a checkout page, which is what we do. But I want to show you both in this tutorial so I can kind of show you what is possible. So let's say that we're going to take a look at what a studio might use. This is what the product would actually look like. It's kind of a sales page and checkout form in one. And as you can see, there's already preloaded content. All the buttons are easily accessible. Everything is kind of designed there for you. You have testimonials, you have kind of a demo, and then people can actually enter their name and email, their credit card information, and boom, you're ready to go. So let's set up our first product inside of SamCart. There's a ton of different templates, as you can see, and for the one that I'm thinking of, I think that I'm going to go ahead and use the author template. Now, again, you can totally use this if you're selling digital products like templates and PDF downloads, something like a kit, but you can also use it if you are a course creator or you're selling a service. And so I want to show you kind of different options for what that could potentially look like. Now, you already saw the studio and you already saw what the actual author one looks like. This could be a really great sales page for a course creator where you can actually preload your webinar. You have the entire section here with everything that is in it, your features, your payment plans, and there you go. Now, what's really cool about this whole process is that you can 100% leverage this for whatever kind of product you're selling, and you can fully customize it. So once I've selected my template here, you can then go ahead and edit the page manually through the drag and drop builder, which is something that they released last year and is super exciting to do. I love that they introduced this last year because it's so easy to literally drag and drop any of the elements that you need. You can move them around, you can customize them. You can see right here, changing the button color is really simple to do. So you can preload all of your own branding, your own design, make text sizes larger or smaller, or completely remove them altogether. So I love this very simple format. And again, you can customize everything from the section background color to the type of font. All this stuff is fully customizable to your own individual branding and what you want to actually display. So this is an image, you can customize that. And I love that it's very simple and straightforward to be able to do that, and you don't have to spend a ton of time kind of customizing everything. I love hosting our sales pages on our own website because I have full control of them, but this is such an amazing thing to test and split test and figure out like what is actually making you the most amount of sales. You can also use this in a pinch when maybe you are trying to get a product launched or you're trying to get pre-sales. All of this is super in handy, and we've used it many times, particularly when we're doing something like a flash sale for Cyber Monday or our Black Friday promotion. We don't necessarily need to host all of that on our website because it's kind of a one-time thing. So definitely recommend that you check that feature out. All right, so once you have everything customized and it's looking the way that you want to, of course, don't forget that you can anytime just add different types of blocks into this template and just make it your own. But once you do that, you want to customize the settings so that your checkout form includes only the fields that you want it to. So let's say that you want to include billing details. You can go ahead and do that, and then you'll have billing details, your phone number, zip code. If let's say you're selling t-shirts or you're selling physical products, you can include a quantity section so you can edit that. Shipping information, email confirmation. This is particularly helpful if you run a course business like we do. People often mistype their email, and so their login information gets sent to the wrong email. We want to avoid that. If you get a lot of spam, you might want to enable reCAPTCHA. And then we can kind of go down the list and figure, okay, you know what? We want to add a minimalist style or a modern style based on the payment options that we can take. And we can also customize the call to action to our button. You can enable terms and conditions, and you can add a URL right there. You can also show the currency symbol along the price. And all of this is really simple to set up. All right, so now that we have a basic iteration of our product, we're going to click publish, and then I'm going to go back and set up some extra stuff on the back end. Here's where you can add your product name as well as an SKU if that's applicable to you, your product image, the price, and you can select whether or not people want to be taken to an order summary page where they get a list of everything they purchased, or a custom URL. Maybe you want to send them to a particular place on your website. You can do that right here. Now, a question that I get all the time is, how do I deliver my digital assets? Let's say that you sell a PDF book, or maybe you sell audios, or you sell something like a template or a kit, and it's all in a zip file. You can easily upload that product right here to SamCart and just select whatever it is you're uploading. And that will then be delivered via email to your customers with a link that will expire based on what you select. If there's no expiration, you can just have it forever, or you can have it expire after 6 days, and so on and so forth. Of course, you can do things like enable coupons, which is super helpful, particularly if you're trying to offer something to a segment of your email list. You don't want everyone to know about it. That's really helpful. And if we go up here, we'll see payment options. Now, you're going to want to integrate a payment processor like Stripe or PayPal, but SamCart also integrates with other tools like Braintree. So definitely check out a list of things that they integrate with if you're curious. I'll link to that in the description box below. If you're part of the Grow or the Scale plan, SamCart gives you the option of selling more than one product inside the checkout page to your customers, which is super lucrative, particularly if you're selling courses or any kind of digital asset. You can also layer and interchange this. Maybe you sell a service, but you also have a product add-on. This is a great place to offer that to a customer once they're done checking out and give them the option to add it to their order. Now, this is something that you can totally leverage if you have any kind of business, and it will almost immediately double, triple, or even 5x the amount of money a customer spends with your company. This is called average order value. It's a really important key metric to track and follow when you're running a digital company. So if you've ever purchased anything from us, you've probably experienced this. We sell things like trials, we sell other similar products, we sell services, and we do this in a way that is very strategic and actually adds to the experience for our customers. We often also give them a really awesome discount, and this helps them to discover other products that we can offer outside of what they're purchasing right now. It's very similar to what Amazon does with their one-click product purchase feature, which we'll talk about a little bit more in depth as we talk about cross-sells and courses. The entire integration and setup with SamCart is pretty straightforward, and it's one of the reasons that I absolutely love them and have for a really long time. Now, if you're using a membership portal for your courses outside of SamCart, you can 100% integrate that here. We love using MemberMouse, and that's where you would actually have the integration to where when someone purchases, they will send over a notification to whatever membership portal you're using that integrates with SamCart, and they'll create a client account, send them an email, tag them in your email service provider, so you're never worrying about segmentation, which is a huge deal. There's also SEO capabilities and some advanced stuff that you can do here too that we just don't have time to get into. The scale plan also includes an awesome affiliate center as well as a subscription saver. So if you're running things like payment plans or a membership like I do, this comes super in handy. It'll show you the amount of people whose payments have failed and will automatically send them a follow-up campaign that you can customize so that you can prompt them to update their payment method. This feature alone has saved us over $35,000 in dunning or involuntary churn. And it's such an important thing to have if you're running, again, payment plans or anything like a membership. Having a subscription saver, so helpful. There's also a cart abandonment feature, and that will just show you the people who started to check out with your order form and then decided for whatever reason that they got interrupted or it wasn't for them, et cetera, et cetera. And then you can follow up with them via email, integrating your email marketing platform. Now, all these features are awesome, but what I'm really excited about is something they just launched. It's called SamCart Courses. And so many of you have been messaging me about the more prominent platforms out there like Teachable and Kajabi and Thinkific, and you're paying an outrageous amount of money to host your courses with these platforms. In fact, literally this week, I was on our Facebook group and someone was posting about how they're spending $200 a month just to host their courses with Kajabi. And I almost died inside. This has been my gripe for the past 5 years. And that's something that I've told you over and over again. If you're part of the Business Launch membership, I want to make sure that you're being conscious about your profits. And it's completely unnecessary to spend that amount of money just to host your courses. I've been there and I've done that. I joined an all-in-one CRM, one of the really expensive ones, and I was paying upwards of $500 a month just to host my courses and send emails. It was insane, and I regret it so many times over. I would much rather have multiple tools that I can have integrate together, that I can leverage and utilize and are less expensive but more powerful, than to have a all-in-one platform that makes my life a little bit more convenient, but in the long run has so many restrictions and has so many downfalls, like things like I can't, customize the marketing that I want to do because that tool is an impediment for me to do that. So I just want to show you what this looks like, and I think you're going to be really excited. It's called the Course app, and I got access to it for beta a couple of months ago, and I was shocked, honestly shocked, because this is something I never expected SamCart to include, but they've outdone themselves. Now, this is what the course library looks like, and this is amazing, especially if you just want to get a course up and running really quickly. You don't want to have to deal with the tech hurdles, and you just want to get it out into the world. This is an amazing thing that you can leverage. Now, I love having my courses designed and custom built inside my own website because I'm all about ownership. But I do understand the struggle and the overwhelm and the gripes that you guys have and have shared with me for years and years and years. I'm just feeling overwhelmed and like you cannot figure out the technology to a point where you feel comfortable with it. So here is where SamCart shines, and I love how easy they've made it. So this is just a test course that I created, and it's very easy to do. You just load up your course title, you select a URL, you can add a synopsis as well as a description and a featured image, and then you have units and lessons, and it's so simple to kind of add those as you're creating your course and defining how you want it to look and feel. So you can create a unit right here and then just have that be your demo. And then you decide, okay, what kind of tier do I want to assign? Is it going to be basic, or is it going to be something else that I've created? Of course, you want to set those up later on in your settings, but for now, it's really easy to do. You just add a lesson, you can title it demo as an example, and then add another one and edit each and every one of them individually so that everything that you have preloaded really makes sense. So here's a video where you can just insert a link to your video, or you can have an image instead, or you could do a PDF. There's just so much that you can do with this. There's also downloads as well as quizzes and worksheets that you can preload, and it just makes the entire process feel really legitimate. You can add as many courses as you want for a limited time. And with this one, you're kind of getting a feel for what that feels like on the back end. So again, featured video, this is kind of what it would look like. You have units and lessons, and you can add all of those here. And you can do things like drip scheduling versus releasing everything via instant access. And that kind of gives you the option of releasing your lessons based on a particular schedule to your students instead of going and having everything available all at once. There's also your purchase button URL as well as your button text. You can assign products to individual students, and then you have cross sales, which is such a powerful feature. So the purpose of this feature is so that you can easily have clients and customers who sign into your SamCart library purchase other products while they're in there. And that's really amazing. So to add a cross-sell, all you're going to do is select the product. Let's say we're going to add our zero to branding product. We're going to make this active. And then we're going to add a headline, a description, and we're going to say, hey, unlock this product now. There's going to be a featured image, and let me go ahead and upload something different just so that we have something to differentiate it and you guys can see what I mean. So here's the upload, and I'm just going to grab any picture over here on my Instagram folder. All right, so here we have the image. We have that ready to go, and we're going to click save. So now when we go to preview our test course, we can see what this kind of would look like as we're going through the lessons and the modules. And then we have our cross-sell, where we can literally with the push of a button have that be featured inside the program. And then people can decide if they want to unlock it now or not. That will immediately take them over to the order form. And again, you want to customize this to make it look a little bit better. Of course, I've shown you all of the awesome templates that are available inside of SamCart to do that. But that's kind of the process. So this is what the courses feature looks like. And you have, again, your videos, your quizzes, your worksheets, your files, a full learning management system. And that is pretty badass considering this is a sales tool that totally crushed it with their course feature. All right, so are you starting to see how SamCart can be extremely valuable to any online business? Listen, I'm super excited because I don't often partner or promote with individual software tools, but this is one that I truly believe in, that I use every day in my business, and that I recommend for all of my students. And those of you who are in the Business Lounge, you can vouch for me on this one. For a limited time, SamCart is going to be offering this course feature as part of their plans. It's totally free inside of all of their plans, whether you join via the Grow plan or the Launch plan or the Scale plan. They're grandfathering you in, and they're giving you unlimited courses and unlimited students, which is mind-blowing. On top of that, you're also going to get 40% off their Launch plan, which is insane because that plan didn't even exist when I first joined 6 years ago. I paid $1,200 to join this tool, and you can get in for less than $29 a month. It's insane. In addition to that, they're offering some incredible bonuses, like an exclusive masterclass that I created for SamCart to help you really drive traffic without an email list, without a social media audience, or without Facebook ads or any kind of paid ads at all. It's a masterclass that's not even available inside the Business Lounge. It's exclusive for SamCart students, and you're going to get so much value out of it. Almost every single week, I get people who email us or DM me on Instagram letting me know how valuable that class was, and they have follow-up questions, which I'm happy to answer. On top of that, you're going to get over $10,000 worth of training from some of the leading experts in this industry. People like Amy Porterfield and Patt Flynn, who have literally spent over a decade mastering the art of selling courses and physical products and digital resources on the internet. You're going to see behind the scenes of their businesses, as well as get access to training that my friends Scott and Brian, who are the founders of SamCart, have developed over years of selling over $30 million worth of digital training. But the bonus that I'm most excited about is we're actually going to be giving you an extra bonus on top of all those bonuses, and that's a 90-day VIP pass to the Business Lounge, totally free. You're going to be able to unlock over 30 of our best marketing and business training programs, including our Create Profitable courses, program where you can literally go step by step through the process of planning, outlining, really researching and validating your course idea, all the way through preparing your launch and your marketing for that program. You're also going to get access to our monthly coaching where you can ask us anything, whether it's helping you craft your course idea or planning out your launch or reviewing your emails or your strategy or something completely outside the realm of courses. You're going to get access to that as well every single month. And you can also ask me questions any time of the month via our Facebook group and our forum community. So listen, this is only going to be available for maybe 24 to 48 hours, depending on when we release this video. So definitely check the link below in the description to figure out how much time is left and jump in. This is an incredible offer. It's too good to be true, except it's not. It's actually true. And the only catch is it's only available for a very limited amount of time. So if you have any questions, let me know over on Instagram. You can private message me, or you can go over to my website and chat us on the website chat app. Of course, I will be keeping an eye on comments in this video, but sometimes I miss them because there's so many of them. And so I really appreciate you guys checking out SamCart. I think you're going to absolutely love it. It's going to be a game changer. And I'm already getting a bunch of messages from people on our email list who joined and are super pumped with the features, the resources, and the opportunity to sell more on a platform that really harnesses the power of profitability and conversion optimization. So listen, before you go and start trying to find SamCart on the internet, make sure that you purchase through our partner link. That's the only way you're going to get all the amazing bonuses as well as this awesome discount. It's only available through our link. Make sure that you click there before you go searching for it on Google and then find out that the price is much higher and that the bonuses are not included. Don't purchase via the main website. Purchase through our partner link because they've been so gracious to give you guys access to all this amazing stuff when you do so within this limited time through our partner link. And for those of you who will not click and you just want to type things in, the link is KimberlyAnnJimenez.com/SamCart. That's SAMCART. All right, gang, I love you. I mean it. Un beso, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.